let me add on to this. Perfect science, perfect science, perfect science. So this is what I'm seeing is that the number in numbers, right? In the alphabet and in numbers, okay, in the range of 36 totality, okay, there is 4 of everything. 4 of 1, 4 of 8, 4 of 9, so whatever you multiply, 4 times whatever is equal to the maximum of 36, and the minimum of 4, the total is 40. That is the answer. It is perfect, it cannot be changed, it is the truth, it is the reality. That is what it is. If we go 4 times 3 is 12, and 4 by 7 is 28, equals to 40. If we take 2 and 8, 4 times 2 is 8, 4 times 8 is 32, 32 and 8 is 40. Any number that creates 10 will always have the 40 answer. Now, if you're going into the 7 world, okay, you change that answer. You will now put together either 2 and 5, 3 and 4, or 1 and 6. If you do the 1 and 6, you get 4 and 24 equals to 28 cycle of the moon. If you do 2 and 5, you get 8 and 20, 28 cycle of the moon. And if you do 3 and 4, you get 12 and 16, 28 cycle of the moon. 3 different ways to get the cycle of the moon. From 40 to 28 is 68. 4 times 2, 4 plus 2. Now, if you're going over to number 4, 1, 4, and 7 are 13. On the high range, to talk about 13, you would go 9 and 4. 4 times 4 is 16. 4 by 9 is 36 equals to 49. 49 is a representation of 8. 7 times 7 is 49 equals to your square. Equals to green 8. 7 is the gateway. The 7, it opens the door, and there's another door. Poof, poof, opens the door. Opens the door up to the center to reach the middle, or opens up to the other side to join 2 G's together. You can have 7 and 6 for 13. 4 by 6 is 24. 4 by 7 is 28, the cycle of the moon. 9 lives of the cat. 24 and 28, 52, piano. Center C. And the key next to center C, to the right. Center C is the 24th from the left to the right. If we want to get from the lower side of 13, 9 and 4, 7 and 6, 8 and 5, which equals to 20. And 4 by 8 is 32 and 20, which is the doorway to 25, 5, 5. The doorway, I don't know how it works, equals to 26. Equals to 20 again. Through the doorway, it's Venus. 2 and 6 is 5 and 1. That's through Mars. I know it's through one of their moons. Now, if we want to use the minimum, that would be 1 and 3 for 4. Okay? 1 and 3 would be 0, 1, 0, 3. It'd be 61, 63, 124, the bad cat. If I have 3 numbers, I'm going to take the first 2 numbers and put them together and always leave the 1 position alone. If I have 134, I have 1 and 3, it's 4, and then I have the number over here. So if I have 134, I have 4 and 4. Altered current inside D, the D house. Or the altered current could be the 2 and the 3 swinging. I'm not going to get into that because the opposite of the 2 is 5. Covers all the corners. Well, so do they all. 1 and 1. 1 and 1, the lower side of 1 and 1, 61, 61 is 122, is 1/3 of the 366 day, which is actually 300. Somehow 300 becomes 366. I'm going to have to figure this out in math, and I will show you. 1 and 1 equals to 8. 0, 4, 0, 4, 64, 64, 128. If you want to look at it that way, which is 12, 3, and 8, which is the church. 2 and 2 equals 4. 8 and 8 equals 16, the 1 spirit of the half-life. It reverses to equal 7. So the number 1 will be 4, and 4 equals to, 1 and 3, okay, will equal to 12 and 4, 16. And 2 and 2 will equal to 16, the 1 spirit of the half-life. So both 1, 2, and 3 will say the same thing, the 1 spirit of the half-life, and equal to 7 to the gateway. Now we're going to bring you into something that I was continuing into my last calculation that the video shut down on me. Okay, I'm trying to count out 40 days, 40 regular days, which is actually equal to 2 Mayan months. Okay, for some reason, I only get 9 days. It's 9 times 24 hours, 216 hours. Okay, 216 hours. Okay, the cube, 1 spirit of the half-life. This, I have to stretch this out. I need an extra 24 hours in these 9 days. So 9 divided by 24 equals, it doesn't work, 3.75. Remember I showed you that difference? Okay, now we're going to get 18 days. Okay, 18 days, now we need 48 hours. 18 days, okay, and we have to get 48 hours. 48 divided by 18 equals, no good. 24 divided by 9 equals, no good. 27 divided by, what am I trying to do right now? I'm trying to find the number of hours to equal how many hours I have to add per day to make up for the link of the last day if it fits in all the days, okay? So we're going to get 27 now. 27 days is 3 times, and that's 72 hours. That's the third day, it reverses. 999 is 72 hours missing. 7227. Win big red. It's a connection right there. I just did that connection. Wow. I'm going to explain it again if I can remember. Which is the 3 days. 3 periods of 9 days is 27 days. The total number of hours from the 10th day, because 3 periods should actually be 10 days per period, right? 10 days. I'm only doing 9. There's missing 3 days. 3 times 24 is 72 hours. 2772. This is your gateway. On the 3rd week, on the 30th day, okay, between the 27th and the 30th day, Okay, this is the Mayan, 9 days in a link, 9 days in a link. There's a 24-hour link, 24 hours. So we have to get 1 day. We have to get the 9 total days. 9 times 24 equals 216. 216 hours. We have to divide it by 24 equals 9. So 9 hours. Okay, so now what I'm going to open up this page to explain is that listen to this. The answer is really, really cool. First of all, in order to get 216, that special answer, 1 and 1 is 2. 5 and 5 is 10 is 1, 3 and 3 is 6. Ace is the only way to get this answer. 36 is 40. That means in 4 weeks or 2 months, 2 Mayan months, I'm missing 4 days. In 1 Mayan year, okay, of 18 months, is it 18 months, okay, of 20 days?